Welcome to QueAquatics and Exotics, and today it's finally here. This 120 has been set up. It's been through a lot in the last 2 months. This was the home of my rainbow fish and angels and plecos and 2-pound looches, and I had to tear down that tank and reset it up.
Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me. It's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q.
So I am going to go over today how I reset this up. I put vinyl as a backing for this aquarium, Oracle 651. I got my driftwood from the first tank, the Sump, working. If you recall, last year the Sump was no longer working, so I put sponge filters in here, which was fine, but I really wanted a working sump. So we put a new sump in, tried to get rid of the gurgle as much as possible. I'll show you how I did that. And I think it's ready for fish. So let's go check out this 120. Is it a 125? I think it's 125 with the overflows, 120 gallons swimmable. And then with the sump that probably adds another 20 gallons. So this is the largest tank that I have. So for me, it's huge. It's massive. First, we're going to go over the background. I added vinyl for the backing. Let me show you how I did that. Okay, so what we decided to do with the backing is actually vinyl. We're going to use vinyl Oracle 651, and when I peel it off the back, I'm going to spray this down with a little bit of water, spray this down with a little water, get it in place, and make sure I get out all the water. So let's see. These went on super easy, but they're smaller pieces. Let's see how this bigger piece goes on. So the first thing I'm going to do is peel off the back, and it's very sticky, so I don't want it to double up. I don't want it to double over. I don't want it to get stuck on something. Okay. There we go. And I'm going to spray it with water. And spray this with water. And it should move freely in between the spots that I want it until it's set into place. And then you gotta go the inside out. And get all this water out. There's no air bubbles, it's water. By putting the water on the vinyl, I was able to just move it around just enough to get done what I needed to get done. And because this tank is going to be almost up against the wall, I'm going to do the back side as well. The excess water that came out. This half goes over this way. This half goes over this way. Beautiful. And then I purposely didn't put any back here so I could see the overflow, but now I'm thinking that was silly. I might want to, because I think you can see the back a little bit. I get all my vinyl from Graphics. I'll leave the link below and put their channel coming across the top, or put their website coming across the top. I'm not an affiliate. I just think these guys are amazing. They got the best prices in town, and there's so many uses for vinyl. So especially when it comes to the aquarium hobby. So not only do I use it for my backing, I've used it for my logos and my coffee mugs. So that is why this is blue. I asked Kyle to pick out a good color because originally we were going to put the Oscars up here. So I wanted the something that made the black and the orange pop. And what do you know, my goldfish are black and orange and white, so I think this is perfect. So that was the vinyl. Then, let's take a look at the sump. I'll get a little closer here. I am getting ready to set this up. I've asked John to help me connect the PVC because it's Christmas morning. And 2 years of Christmas morning, I was setting up this tank for the very first time. So I think it's pretty funny that this Christmas morning, I am setting up this tank. We're going to connect all the hoses from the sump up. So hopefully you'll be able to see it. So this is actually the pump. It's going to come up and tee off. We've got to put a flex hose on there. This comes over here with a little flex hose, and each one is going to come up here and shoot out. So this is a bird's eye view of the tank before it has water in it. So here's the pump. There's the bio balls. There's not a sock, but it's a PVC with slits in it. Comes down through here, filters through, dribbles down through here for the biomedia, and then pump it back up. You start filling the tank now. As soon as it starts flowing over in the back, I'm going to turn the pump on. So now, this sump works as all the water flows down through these two PVC pipes. You could, I don't know if you could see on the end, there's slits going through them. And as the water comes up, it goes over the sponge and it drips through all the biomedia. Tried to get rid of the gurgle as much as possible. I'll show you how I did that. We got to get some air, we got to get some water movement going on at the lower level. As you can see over here, I have 2 wave makers. That's just to keep the water moving at the lower level. The return pumps, there's one right there and one right there. Keep the water moving at this level. These are supposed to keep the water moving at this level. Just want to keep the water moving. Keep the water moving. And what these guys are, they're submersible wave makers. Let's see here. They specialize in medium to large aquariums. It's got 24 watts. It says it can pump 360, so I'm just going to be pumping one this way and one this way to keep the flow moving. And there is an affiliate link down below, and if you click on that, I am affiliate of Amazon. So apparently it's supposed to work that if you click on that and decide to buy something, I will get a portion of that. Although that's never happened. So I don't quite know how it works or if I'm doing something wrong. But in the interim, I'm going to act as if I'm an affiliate of Amazon. And if you click on this link and you go shopping, I'll get a piece of that. It won't be any extra price for you. Or if you click on this link and purchase this wave maker, I will also make some money. So I have to be upfront and say that out loud. There's rules changing all the time about affiliate links. I gotta cover my woohoo. So this driftwood here, I was so delusional. So it took a year and a month, I think, for the first time I set this up in this tank to sink. And it's only been out, John moved in, he moved in a month ago, so. And then we tore down this wall, so it's been about 3 weeks it's been sitting out in this tank dry. Well, I guess that's enough for it to dry. And I thought once it was waterlogged, it would sooner than in the past. So we'll have to see, but right now it's a floating. But the first time I got it, it was floating, it was pushing the lid off, so it must be better. It must be better. Today I'm going out to get some sandblasting sand, because I want to put sandblasting sand as a substrate. So I'm going to have the sky blue vinyl sandblasting sand as a substrate. I am very excited, and I think I'm going to get some salt plants. Stay tuned. So let's talk a little bit about very noisy overflow. I have been trying to figure out a way to make this a little more quiet, and I think I have found a way. So what I've done, John and I were up for hours trying to figure out, do we put the intake lower than the outflow lower than the intake, what if that side's lower than this, and it's just been loud, gurgling, obnoxious sound until we did this. You hear that sound? That's the sound it made until we did this. We put this T here, connection elbow, put a cap with a small hole on it. I think it's called a Dunbar. We put it back on. Got a little bit of noise, but a lot less. Put that driftwood down. I don't want to block that hole, because if I block that hole, listen to what happens when I block that hole. I'm going to bring you closer. Now it's going to drain down below the elbow, gurgle, fill back up again. Drain down, gurgle, fill back up again. With the air hole, the water level rises to where it's supposed to be, and it just drains. It finds it's a suitable level, and this is where it stays. So I'm just so glad that we finally figured it out. I think we went to bed at 3 o'clock last night. It was insane. We're going to look at the lighting. The good part about the lighting that it does not matter with goldfish. I'm going to have low light plants, if any, and my goldfish. So basically the light is only going to be turned on to showcase it at night. So when I sit in this chair, I can enjoy these fish. That's basically what the lighting is for me. Goldfish don't need it. It's in a pretty lit up room. We got some windows over here, windows over there, Sophie over there. Sorry. So this is a Fluval 48-inch. I do wish I could get it a little bit higher off the tank. So I have to look to see what do they use for risers with this kind of light. So that's enough about this time for a few minutes. I wanted to take a few minutes to say thank you. You guys rock. You've been with me. A lot of you have been with me right from the very beginning. I am celebrating on YouTube 2 years. Wow. Thank you. 2 years, 2,000 subscribers. Wow. And the best community on YouTube that there is. Not only YouTube now, there's places I can go on Facebook that I know that the haters get kicked out. Thank you, moderators. That I know that I'm not going to get attacked in certain groups. So I stick to those groups that I know that care about the fish keeping hobby, keeping people interested, keeping people informed. It's great. I got to learn how to brush off the haters, you know? A lot easier said than done. But I would like to know if you're interested. I want to do a year in review of the equipment that I used for my YouTubing. So at the end of my first year, I did a video on my fish tube equipment. How I did it, what I did, my struggles and my strengths. So I was thinking about, if you're interested, I want to do at the end of year 2, my equipment has changed. I've got different gadgets that I've been using, different processes that seem to be working better. I wasn't sure if you guys were interested in hearing how I actually fish tube. It's not really have a whole lot to do with fish keeping, except for the fact it's the modem that I use to share my hobby with. Let me know if you're interested in that in the comments below, or maybe I'll put together a poll, because those polls on the community page are fun. It's a great way for me to see, what do you guys think? So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to put together a poll, and you let me know if you want to see how I make my videos, what equipment I use, the processes I use in FishTube. For some people, it's like, I don't care about that. Let me see some fish. Let me see the goldfish. You see there's no goldfish up here. Not quite ready. And we're not quite ready for the goldfish because we have a leak. Stay tuned for the next video to go over the leak and how we're going to fix it. But for now, thank you guys, one and all. You are awesome. You make this FishTube community amazing. And for that, I am ever grateful. And even though some people find it annoying, I'm going to play my theme song now. So I'm going to hit my theme song, and if you stay to the end, I added the clip of my daughter actually singing it. So stay tuned if you want to see the amazing person behind this amazing voice. But we're going to stay tuned because Funk is coming up and we're going to go watch his premiere. Hit it, Sarah.
Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I got a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Nah, hey everybody, it's Susie Q, so come along with me. Said I'm Susie Q.